When you first married your husband, you knew his faults and shortcomings, and you knew how to deal with him on this basis. Even if your husband had many faults and he has the faults of the whole world, here, you must know how to deal with him, and be wise in your dealings, and be sane and sober with him, in order to manage the affairs of your home. Good evening. I would like to introduce myself to you. I am the world of his friend Tutor Rafat. If you like the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Of course, you married your husband, and you married him despite his shortcomings. And you were surprised by his flaws. 10 things recipes you must have. First, true and honest love. You must love your husband true and sincere love, in the sense that you adore your husband and wish him happiness and wish him satisfaction, and he will be satisfied. And if your husband is not romantic, not grainy, not emotional, and is always serious in his dealings with you at home and outside the home, you must start with him and teach him love, passion and romance. You must choose the right time for that, and make the time romantic and create the right atmosphere for it at the right time. The best time is during bedtime and having a marital relationship, and this is the most appropriate time. Or either the time he wants you and wants you to. Then, at this time, teach him love, romance and passion. And you take him out of his mood and make him live in another mood and make his day very happy. The second quality that you should adorn yourself with is passion and strong feelings. It is to be more emotional than necessary, and make his day emotional and romantic. And you should talk to him about love, passion and romance. And if your husband was afraid of me or dealt with you dryly, little by little, make him emotional, romantic, loving, and close to you. The third quality that you must adorn yourself with is wisdom and reason. You have to be wise and sane in the affairs of your home and in your behavior with your husband, meaning that if you have a problem or difficult circumstances, try to think about it wisely and rationally, taking into account the reasons and knowing what is the cause of the problem and what are the circumstances surrounding it. And knowing how to solve such problems and circumstances, even if you seek the help of a friend or any of your relatives in solving these difficult problems and circumstances. Just pay attention, because if you use someone, you must be careful in the actions of others, because the actions of others can make things worse and not solve them. You must be careful and be wise and rational in such matters. And the fourth thing that you should adorn yourself with is that you be political and that your behavior is calm, not fast and reckless. And not be emotional and nervous. If your husband had a problem in his work or social life, in such case, make your husband to be a politician and to be calm and sober, in order to overcome these problems. Because with politics and a good word, you make your opponent in a good and calm state. And it is possible at this time to overcome him with politics and good and sweet words, and thus you control his temper and his fanatical style. Politics in and of itself is a beautiful characteristic that most people adorn themselves with. Without politics, life would be fanatic and have many problems. And marital politics is one of the most important things to facilitate the affairs of the husband and wife and to make the marital affairs proceed in a natural, romantic and calm way. The fifth thing that you should adorn yourself with is strength and patience. You must have strength and patience, and motivate your husband to be strong and patient with the problems and tribulations that exist in life, whether in working life or family life. Meaning, we assume that you and your husband have been afflicted with a disaster in your money and your children. So what is the solution? For example, if your husband was the owner of a large company, and suddenly a trial came to him from God and a misfortune for his company, and he lost everything in the company. For such things, you and your husband must be strong and have enough patience to bear the affliction. In order to overcome affliction with strength and patience. And it could be a test from God to see your patience in the affliction. Or either affliction in children and children. Such afflictions happen a lot. Not like that or what? This is also a test from God. We must be strong and patient with the calamity until the calamity is gone from us. And the 5 countries are the first qualities that the husband and wife must adorn and enjoy in matters of marital and family life. In the next video, I will show you the other 5 qualities. Wait for me tomorrow, God willing. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you like it, and browse the channel to know more and more about marital life. And like the video to encourage walking. Donia Intan Tuta Rafat.